Guys, welcome back to the TBR Diaries. This is episode, part, series, whatever you want to call it. But this is part 24. Whew. I would just like to say, if you've made it this far in this journey with me, thank you. Thank you so much, because I am having a blast going through these books and sharing them with y'all. The whole 5 people that watch this. So hopefully you guys are enjoying it too. I don't know, but I'm enjoying the hell out of it. For anybody that's just joining, or if this is the first video of mine that you're seeing, this is a little series where I am sharing and going through and trying to organize my ridiculous and out of control physical TBR. I currently have around 226-ish books sitting on my bookcases waiting for me to pick them up and read them. And so I thought in my attempts to organize all of it, I would share them with you. So let's jump into this. So this episode's probably going to be a little short. There's 4 books I want to talk about, and I know absolutely nothing about all 4 of the books. So the first one is Sisters of Shadow and Light, and this is by Sarah B. Larson. I got this in my Advent book Christmas calendar and have no clue what it's about. No clue. I don't even think I've read the inside dust jacket. So I don't know if it's about witches. I don't know if it's contemporary. I know nothing about it. So like I said, this is a common theme among this particular group of books. And I only purchased one of them myself. The other 3, like this one was in, wasn't one that I necessarily picked out. It was in the Advent book calendar. So I will be going into, when I read these, I will be going into all of them blind. So there's that. The second book is The Big Reveal, and that's by Jen Larson. And I got this on Book Outlet's one of the $5.99 book outlet sales that I went excessively overboard buying books on. And I got this one because it has a plus size FMC. Other than that, I know nothing about the book. I do know it's got an FMC plus size. It's got a plus size FMC, and she does a burlesque show. That's it. That's all I know about this book. So we'll be going into this blind. I will probably read this book when maybe I need a little bit of a self-esteem boost, because it sounds like that's going to be the struggle of this FMC. So yeah. So the next 2 books also came in my Christmas book Advent calendar. Every time I say that, I say it in a different order. But yeah, so the third book is Spoonbenders, and this is by Daryl Gregory, and no clue what this is about. I know it's not a romance. I think it's a suspense. I don't know. Who knows? But it's pretty. I like the cover. You got the little guy with the bendy spoon over here. So yeah, there we go. I don't have much to say about these just because I don't really know a whole lot about them. So I will be going into all of these blind. And then the last book is The Book of Night by Holly Black. And yeah, don't know. I do think this one's about witches. I don't know though. All it says on the back is even your shadow can be stolen. So we'll see. I don't know if it's about witches or anything like that. Again, I almost don't want to read the synopsis because, I know the woman that put the Advent book calendar together, she individualizes it to you. So like I gave her my Goodreads so that she could, she could see the types of books that I read, what type of books I like, what type of, she asked for a whole bunch of information, and I told her some of the genres that I was wanting to kind of branch out into, which is where Spoonbenders comes from. But yeah, so I have bought quite a few books from her before. And so she always does a really good job and sources her books really well. So I will go into these blind, not knowing what they're about at all, and just see what we've got. But sometimes that's fun, right? Sometimes there's fun in not knowing what you're about to pick up and read, because that's sometimes the best stories. So yeah, those are the 4 books that I wanted to talk about on today's short little episode. See, I can keep things short sometimes when I want to. All right, I will see you guys the next time. And if you've read any of these books, let me know down in the comments.